Hello friends, welcome back. Hearty welcome to you. In this session, let's look at how to find out the limits using factorization. That means we look at the limits. If we substitute the value x equal to a, we see that they are in the form of 0 by 0 or 0. So we want to factorize and try to remove that terms which are making the function to be 0. So that's nothing but factorization method. So let's look at this example, and that's a simple example we have here. Find out the limit of x square minus 8x plus 15 divided by x square minus 9 as x tends to 3. So let us substitute first now and see. That is 3 square minus 8 into 3 plus 15 by 3 square minus 9. So 15 plus 9, 24 minus 24, 0 by 0. So we are in 0 by 0 form. So to find out the limit, what we will do, we will find out the factors of this. So can I write it as limit x tends to 3? I will write it as x square minus 8x plus 15 x square minus 9. Now the point I have to understand is this x minus x is tending towards 3. That means whenever x becomes 3 and I have x minus 3, that is when I will have 0. That means I have to find out x minus 3 as common factor from these two. So if I try to split this, I can write it as x minus 3 into x minus 5. By this time you should be very much familiar with this, how you can do the factors. Similarly, this is a square minus b square format, so I can write it as a minus b into a plus b. Now you can see this is what we are interested in. We want to cancel this out because this is the term x minus 3. That particular expression is causing this whole function to be 0 by 0. So I will just cancel it out. That is nothing but equal to limit x tends to 3 x minus 5 by x plus 3, that is equal to 3 minus 5 by 3 plus 3, that's equal to minus 2 by 6, that is equal to minus 1 by 3. So if you directly substitute, you go into 0 by 0 form, but you know that whenever x becomes 3, the function is becoming 0 by 0. So find out the factor x minus 3 as common factor in both of them and try to simplify that. We will look into one more example. Let's look at this example. Find out the limit of x to the power of 4 minus 81 divided by 2x square minus 5x minus 3 as x tends to 3. We have to solve this. Now first let's substitute for 3 and see. I have 3 power 4 minus 81 divided by 2 into 3 square minus 5 into 3 minus 3. 81 minus 81 is 0 and 18 minus 3, 15 minus 15 is 0. So I am going into 0 by 0 form. So what I have to do now, I have to do factorization. Again we have to remember that the factor of these two polynomials, that is x minus 3, is the troublemaker which is making this to go into 0 by 0 format. So I have to get x minus 3 from numerator and denominator. So for that, first I will go ahead with 2x square minus 5x minus 3. I know I have to divide that with x minus 3. So x will be 2x, I know that. Minus 3 should be plus 1. So I am thinking it should be 2x plus 1 into x minus 3. Let us check that. 2x square minus 6x minus 5x minus 3. So I can write this as 2x plus 1 into x minus 3. I can do that. Similarly, when I come here, I want x minus 3 to be out. So this is nothing but in the form of a square minus b square, that is x to the power of 4 minus 81 is nothing but x square whole square minus 9 square, that is again a square minus b square. So you can write it as a plus b, that is x square plus 9 into x square minus 9. But x square minus 9 is again in the form of a square minus b square. So again I can write it as x square plus 9 into x plus 3 into x minus 3. So you can see this is what we are interested in, to get x minus 3 as a factor. So now I can write this as x minus 3 into x plus 3 into x square plus 9. Now this seems to be easy because I can cancel x minus 3. So now I should be happy because now I will not get 0 because these two terms are gone. If I substitute 3 plus 3 into 3 square plus 9 divided by 2 into 3 plus 1, that is equal to 6 into 9 plus 9 is 18 divided by 2 into 3 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. So that is nothing but equal to 108 by 7. So whenever you see 0 by 0 form, just have a look and see, can you find out x minus a as factor. That's important. The factor which we need to get out common in both numerator and denominator is x minus a. Once you get this cancelled out, then you will not have any more 0 by 0 form. So in the next session we will look into how to solve limits, find out limits for the functions by rationalization. That we will look in the next session. Thanks for your time. Bye for now.